Hello, today my group and I will present about our assignment. I am Dayang NURHAZIQAH binti ROSBIN, my matrix number BT12703, and I will presenting part 1, which is construct appropriate graph or chart to compare the relative frequency and the cumulative relative frequency in each dataset. Table 1 shows the domestic passenger traffic of all airlines. To construct the graph, we need to find the relative frequency and the cumulative relative frequency by dividing the domestic airline traffic into the certain range classes, which is 100,000 per class. Table 2 shows the international passenger traffic of all airlines. To construct the graph, we need to find the relative frequency and cumulative relative frequency by dividing the international airlines traffic into the certain range classes, which is 200,000 per class. To find the relative frequency, we must dividing the class frequency with the total number of distribution, which is 24. Next is finding a cumulative relative frequency by adding the first relative frequency and the second relative frequency until the process continues until the final column. There are same way to find the relative frequency and the cumulative relative frequency for the international passenger traffic. This histogram shows the relative frequency for the domestic passenger and the international passenger. This object represents the cumulative relative frequency for the domestic passenger and the international passenger traffic airlines.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is SYAFIKAH binti AMIR and my metric number is BB22107. In this video, I will be present part 2, which is calculate and compare measures of central location in each dataset. In this part, I will present three things, which is mean, median, and mode. For mean, we need to use formula for simple mean, which is fx in bracket equal sum to xi divided by n. We need to plus all the value given in the table for domestic airlines and divided with 24. Same goes with international airlines. For domestic airlines, the answer for mean is 642,696.54. For mean international is 740,362.357. Mean for international airlines is higher than domestic airlines. To find median, we need middle value if the number of observation is odd or the average of the two middle value if the numbers of observation is even. So median for domestic airlines is 120,116 and international is 137,043. For median international airlines is higher than domestic airlines. For mode, there are no mode for measures of central location because there are no most frequently occurring value of central location. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is NOOR binti NOOR and my number matrix is BB22110530. I will discuss about part 3, which is calculate percentiles and construct box plot in each dataset. To calculate percentiles, we will use this formula, which is LP equal n plus 1, P divided by 100. For domestic data, L25 we get 141202 and L50 217,302, and the last one for domestic L75 we get 676,874.5, and for international L25 we get 93787 and L50 we get 137,048.5, and the last one for international L75 is 165,069.5. The box plot display 5 summary value, which is minimum value, maximum value, and number 3 Q1 first quartile 25 percentiles, and number 4 Q2 medium quartile, which is 15 percentiles, and number 5 Q3 third quartile, which is 75 percentiles. And after that, outlier exists outside this range we will calculate. For this, we will use this formula IQR equal Q1 minus Q3. Interquartile range, we will use this formula Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR and Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR. For domestic IQR, we get 535672.5, and for interquartile range, the lower is we get negative 662,306.75, and the highest is 148,038.25. And for international IQR, we get 71,282.5, and interquartile range, we get the lower is negative 13,136.5, 0.75 and the highest is 271993.25. After that, we can create the box plot. We can see at the side domestic and international box plot. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mashita Binti ASLI and my metric number is BB221100234. I will explain about the measure of dispersion. Measure of dispersion include range, mean absolute deviation, variance, and standard deviation, and coefficient of variation. For domestic range, I get is 4,231,869. For international range, I get is 8,755,805. As we know, range international higher than range domestic. Secondly is mean absolute deviation. We must find the mean of the data and get 642,696.54 for domestic and 740,362.88 for international. Secondly is find the absolute deviation. And next, find the mean of the absolute deviation, and I get for domestic is 626,677.81. For international, I get is 1050281.59. For domestic variance, I get is 9.76051E plus 11, and for standard deviation, I get is 9,87952.88. For international variance, I get 3.76475E plus 12, and standard deviation I get is 1940297.63. Lastly is conversion of variation. Conversion of variation, the formula is standard deviation divide mean, and we can get the coefficient of variation, it is 153.72%. This is for domestic. For international, I get 262.7%. That's all for me. Thank you.